Hey folks, my name's Timmy, and two of my loves are poetry and flowing. Over the years they've kind of meshed together and evolved into their own thing, and it's turned into Flo-etry. So I'm going to do some Flo-etry for you. What I wrote is called American Workers. I hope you like it. I see a shadowland of auto vans. It's dominated by mastery over sleight of hand. It keeps Detroit unemployed with closed down auto plants, because they no longer see federal help from the senator or congressman, and Detroit residents paying taxes see no benefit on the other hand. Meanwhile, bears re-enter the city just to reclaim the land. Poverty reaches third world levels, nobody gives a damn, and Washington just calmly says, "America, we have a plan." But God bless America and the land of the free. God bless Americans and especially me. God bless the soldiers who are constantly giving, and God bless the folks that actually work for a living. Now here's a written word on working men. Work construction all day and breathe carcinogens. All in a good day's work, but work can hurt. Leave you too sick to work and pours the dirt. You breathe enough asbestos that you get cancer in your shirt. But does the government care? Not in the least bit. Pay taxes all your life just to end up broke and get sick. And then when you ask the government for help, all they say is eat. But God bless America and the land of the free. God bless Americans and especially me. God bless the soldiers who are constantly giving, and God bless the folks that actually work for a living. The financial sector is infected with a rotten vector. The government promotes corruption, gets caught, and then wants to lecture. Can anybody else see what's wrong with this freaking picture? The banks tell Hector to keep writing loans if he wants to continue working in the sector, and then when all the loans turn to crap, the banks blame Hector. They break the loans up into securities and shuffle them like checkers and pass the losses on to consumers just to spare the lenders. My taxes are bailing out the rich man's club. Too bad I ain't a member. But God bless America and the land of the free. God bless Americans and especially me. God bless the soldiers who are constantly giving, and God bless the folks that actually work for a living. Now, employment in America is steadily turning toxic. But it's not because of Americans, but the governmental cost it seems to accrue, and it always incurs. The government makes too many rules and the jobs just defer. Now some will go to China and some will go to India, and shareholders don't care because of the profits it'll bring you. But profits have a cost, and costly profit is. Turn a profit now at the expense of our kids. If you send the jobs overseas, then how will everybody live? It's causing us to battle financial skeletons that we once hid, while we struggle to maintain a lifestyle that we once lived. But a side effect of greed is lead your own to the slaughter. Turn a profit this quarter and make your stock hotter, but 10 years from now there's no more jobs for your daughter. So God bless America and the land of the free. God bless Americans and especially me. God bless the soldiers who are constantly giving, and God bless the folks that actually work for a living. Now first let me just clear my throat. Let me start off by saying America still has hope. Unlimited potential for expansive growth, if we can just stop tripping on our own damn toes. See, we worry about China and other emerging markets as if they were gunning for us like our backs had targets. And sure, they can make more goods for a whole lot cheaper, so long as you don't mind lead in your kids' toys and sneakers. But the fact is they can't match our skill or quality, so that competition don't quite bother me. Because for the entire last and the next few centuries, we're the only ones capable of being our own worst enemies, because we're the only ones who can fail to do our part and piss away our post-World War II head start. So God bless America and the land of the free. God bless Americans and especially me. God bless the soldiers who are constantly giving. And most of all, God bless the folks that work for a living, because they're the ones that keep America working. That's it for that, but I do have one other thing to say. When I was looking into this talent show, I realized that it's actually for charity. And when I looked a little bit deeper into what the charity was about and what's going on with that, it turns out that they're working with a charity that deals specifically with human trafficking this year. Now, that's a subject that's very important to my woman, and she feels strongly about it. So she inspired me to write something about it to help people think about the subject, think about the problems that affect it, and think about some of the solutions and how they can contribute. So, let me go ahead and read that to you, and I hope you guys like it. Taking the weak and the earthly and turning a profit, trafficking them to four corners of earth with no way to stop it. These powerless victims have endured forced prostitution. The subject is rude and it's crude and it causes confusion. Yet some people say to be rid of trafficking specter, legalize the same institution. I know it's hard to mention the subject when people are being sold by people acting like friends. In this day and age, it's an unsettling trend. But dialogue leads to change by illuminating the sin, so I'm just mentioning the subject so dialogue begins. Because that's what I am, an expert in dialogue in. So go to their website, donate, log in, learn more about what you and your friends can do to help bring human trafficking to an end. Because the problem affects women and children, and believe it or not, sometimes the victims are men. And more often than not, they work them right till the end. It's modern-day slavery with a sexual twist, and it's no way for humans to have to exist. So join the cause and make a donation so that we can apply more funds to stopping human traffickers than is used to sustain them.